Super rad. What's up, creepers and geekers? Christy, Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today? Alright, this camera's working. What the fuck? Why can't I ever just have, something work? I gotta play around. We'll do this, and then we'll do this. There we go. God damn. It's always a shit show here at what I used to call the Creep Farm. So what's going on, everybody? So I was working on this, and I know I've been doing this stuff on my other channel, but I figured I'd come on live. Let me dip this down a little bit. Come on live. No, it's too much. A little more. And I was supposed to do this yesterday, but or the day before, whenever it was. Yesterday when I streamed. But yeah, I got caught up in something. I got caught up in playing Yara's fucking Recharge. So this is what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to swap out the pickguard and or the electronics, depending on what I like better. I'm going to put the pickguard, the new one, in and see if I like how it looks. And if I don't, I'll just swap the components into the stock pickguard. But before you do that, you got to get this little ground wire here in the back. I'm not expecting anybody to understand these terms. Just know I'm here to chat while I'm working on something, okay? This isn't a guitar tutorial or anything. I'll save that for the creepy crawl. But oddly enough, the ground wire here, okay, so there's a spring claw back here for your tremolo. And the ground wire is supposed to be grounded somewhere in here. There's even a spot for it. This was kind of just tucked in with the spring. It was just tucked into the spring loop. There is solder on the end of it, but I don't know, someone needed to get out. There's no, I guess there's a little bit of a solder. Maybe they did try to attach it, but regardless, I don't know. Let me see if I can't. Why can't I see the chat, man? You know what was nice about OBS on my other computer? Is it had its own chat. It had its own thing going on. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. Alex, what's up, man? Loosely connected. Hey! It was on top chat. I don't know why. Now I can see what people are saying. Now I know there are actually people here. Cool. Loosely connected. Need to grab yours. Yeah, dude. Get it for whatever you can, man. Such a fun game. I recorded a video today that I'll put up tonight or tomorrow morning. It's a review of the joystick for the Atari VCS. And I play the recharged Yars with it. And it's pretty interesting. I'm not going to say nothing, but speak of the devil, me and my youngest were just talking about you. She wanted to share you a little something in the mail. Okay. Is she a little artist? Alright. Oh, it looks like my laptop camera keeps freezing. I'm just gonna go with it. I don't care. I'm just gonna go with it. Alright. So we removed this. It's just a stupid little back plate that you put on. You string thing through. The kit came with actually a matching pickguard, or a back plate rather. And these don't feel cheap. They got some thickness to them, but you could tell that this was some kind of a paint job because there's a lot of like overspray and cleanup, non-cleanup in the back. Let's see if the holes even line up. No, of course they don't. Like, not even close. There's a good chance I'm not going to go with the pickguard, though. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, they're off. I know you can't see it, but they are off. Oh, well. That's too bad. I don't care. We put this back. So now we're going to flip the guitar over and work on the other side. Alright. Let me put that back down. Are the screws the same kind of deal as the... No. Would have been cool if the screws were tinted like the pickguard. And to remind you, this is the pickguard we're going to be dealing with. Same finish. We got these tarnished, almost bronze style knobs. This is more of a brassy bronze. 5-way switch. And then you get this kind of a push-pull. I'm suspecting that's going to give me the 7-way setup, like, you know, the typical Gilmore thing. But we'll see. So first, let's get rid of these fucking factory strings. I do have a string winder, but it's broke. And then I bought another one, and it broke. So I think I'm going to keep this one with 9s. Mainly because that's all I have right now anyway. I mean, I have the hat set, but I'm not putting fucking 11s on this thing. I don't plan on getting down hardcore with this one. Maybe more bluesy stuff. But that V, definitely. Definitely. So some of the things I want to change, of course, the electronics, which is what we're doing today. I do have my soldering iron ready to rock and roll. And decide whether or not to keep the stock pick guard or not. Clean up the nut. Or I should say, do the finish work on the nut. The nut is fine. And I know it's plastic, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it for now. One step at a time. It's going to be fun doing this over time. Over on my other channel. But, yeah, man. That yard's recharged. So cool. I don't know what the fuck that was. Usually when you hear that sound, that means the string either broke or it slipped. I'm tuning down the E string, the high E, and it just went click. So maybe the saddle. Yeah, the saddle must have jumped or something. All right. So I'm probably going to keep the stock bridge, like the plate. But I'm going to buy just better saddles for it. Probably something with a little lube inside of it, some Graphtec, or, you know, the like, not legit stuff. I'm definitely going to buy a steel or a brass block for the inside or the bottom. And even though this is full thickness, I might still get it in. You can buy brass blocks that will accommodate Squier, because the Squier Stratocasters and Telecasters are about, I think they're 20% thinner. I don't remember the exact ratio, but they are built thinner. I suppose for the beginner in mind. I don't know. So we're not going to give it a full setup when I do this. I'll wait to do that when I get the all the bridge parts ready to rock and roll. Here's the fun part. You have to close your eyes and hope you don't get whipped. Ah, get out of there, you prick. Alright, I still have 2 more. So I'm going to try to lay these flat. I want to tie them off. Sometimes with these stupid small blocks, first of all, they're brittle. You'd be surprised at how quick these things will shatter. They like to hold on to the string. I mean, all string through trims like this. I like that. Sometimes a pair of pliers, just guiding them a little further into the saddle. There you go. I felt that. It should have gone through. I don't know. We'll see. I used to have a nifty little tool with a tiny little hook that you just put in and it'll pull them all out. I don't know where that went. So what's everyone up to today? I know these are like weird times for fucking streams, but it's what I got. Oh man, this is the one thing I truly despise about string through strap bridges. Gonna go old school. I use a little piece of string, make a hook, pinch it in, and go in after it. Get ready to work. Loosely connected says. There you go, buddy. I hope whatever you do, it's a good shift. Are you kidding me? Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be stringing this thing up anytime soon. I'll worry about it when I get the new block. I'll worry about it then. I'm not going to sit here for the whole stream fighting with 2 strings, you know. I like to do that just to keep them bundled when I throw them away. Because they do have a tendency of finding their way wherever the frig they want to be. Alright. And if I can put things on top of it in the garbage, by all means. Alright, so I don't necessarily need to do this part right now. But I'm going to pull the knobs. I'm going to pull the knobs that are loose as all get out. Normally you fight with these things. I don't need to pull that up. Because we're going to be peeling protective plastic and all that off of these. So I'm probably more likely going to drop all the electronics out of here anyway. And put the new electronics in here versus swapping out altogether. But we can't do any of that until I use this. Take the pickguard off. Let's see what's inside the Glarry. I'd be interested to know. And I doubt the holes will line up, and I'm not really prepared to drill. So what we would end up doing today anyway, on camera, is nope, don't do that one. It's just if there were some that did line up, just screw in whatever those ones are, and then I'll drill for the other ones later. But again, I have a feeling that we're just going to be swapping components from one guard to the next. 11 screw guard, which is typical of modern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 screw guard. I like guitar strings, especially the ones with the coil for making wire cables and hose. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I've used guitar cables. A lot of this was made with a guitar cable. My Tats. Or guitar string. And a homemade gun. That's for real. Now, normally I would sit here and say, all right, now be careful lifting this up because there's 2 wires connected here and you gotta be careful. But, oh, I knew there was one more right here. Technically, we don't have to be careful. Technically. But, I still want to pull this clean because these pickups are probably going to go into another guitar anyway, eventually. Or, you know, if someone needs them. I don't mind that kind of a thing either. Okay, so our pickguard is actually sliding underneath here very well, in fact. So this is something that's bothering me. Every time you go into these things, there's sawdust everywhere. And I don't mind for the price point. It's just, it makes it fucking, it's like, I just want to do this job. That's all I want to do. So this wire here, that went to the bridge. There's a little hole here going straight that way, or that angle. So now what we got to do is disconnect this. So I am going to say white is going to be ground here. So let's see what direction we're going in here. Because rather than snip, I'm going to unsolder these wires. Because we have brand new wires. We have brand new wires that we can... These are all the same, right? Yeah. We have brand new wires. I think I actually have a Switchcraft jack too somewhere that I should probably upgrade this to, but it's fine for now. Oh, look at that! It wasn't really even soldered that much. You can't see. The ground wire just came right the fuck off. It just came right the fuck off. Glarry, you make a decent product, man, but there's these little things, dude. Little things. So let me write something here real quick. Here's tab. I just want to make sure I wrote down which one was ground. I'm stupid sometimes, and I've dealt with these 100,000 times, but somehow I always fucking forget. See, look. Oh, that one's on. Okay. I'm just going to do this. There we go. That's simple. And if this was a customer's guitar or something like that, I would have protection down here to make sure nothing happens. But it's not a customer's guitar. It's my fucking guitar. Or if Alex ever wanted so, his guitar. Because he's the one who paid for the damn thing. So let me, what the hell just dropped? What did I just drop? Let me just brush off all of, wow, that's bad. Like, not bad as in, like, the guitar's junk. So interesting to see the different finish down here. I doubt you're going to be, yeah, you can kind of see it. Where they didn't get much red because they knew there was going to be a pickguard there. That looks awesome. It almost gives it kind of a green vibe. But it's yours now. Yes, I know, buddy. I know. Let me just get all this stuff off. Okay, first test. How does it look with it on? So let me do this so... Oh, I better not have any fucking issues because of the push-pull. Am I going to have to fucking dig a little? Son of a bitch. I think I am. Nothing fits. Oh, no. No. It's all wire management. Fuck yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That looks slick, though. You have to admit. Oh, man. Now I need to get a gold fucking trim. No, fuck that. Come on. Settle in. Oh, I wonder if the switch is giving a problem here. Because no joke. Come on. Oh, come on. Get out. Some of these are taller when they're good ones. No, they're about the same height, man. Let's see what we got going on. No, mine's taller. I'm going to have to do some digging. I don't like that. So we might have to stop this operation right now. But to be perfectly honest with you, I like that. I just don't know how much I like it. Actually, it's going to be a little further like that. It looks like a lot of the holes are going to actually line up once I drill into this. Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing, buddy? Well, shit. I was kind of hoping for it to just drop in. No bueno. It's not going to happen. Not today, anyway. So I'm going to have to... That's not a lot of fucking material, either. You know, it's funny, because usually sometimes you'll find, like, holes going straight to the trim right here. More times than not than in here. You know, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty impressed by the cavities. The cavities are clean. Very few spots of rough. But it looks like they had nice, at least, you know, somewhat sharp bits. You could definitely see where the veneer is. If you didn't know, all these foreign guitars, pretty much, if they're got a solid black or solid color in the back and a burst in the front, you can guarantee that there's going to be a veneer. So there's probably like 3 or 4 slabs of wood here. If we were going to refinish this guitar, I could have stripped it down to see how much. Over time, that will show. There'll be witness lines in the spacing. It just kind of happens. Maybe it won't with this. It's a poly finish, so I don't know. We'll see. But long story short, you got like so ever many flat slabs of wood. You can probably see it here, but I don't know. There's definitely one here. Ooh, there's a big gouge taken out right there. Somebody hit it with the soldering iron. That's exactly what that is. That's someone rested the soldering iron right here. Again, I know you can't see that. I know you can't see that. Great. There. But it's clean. It's done clean. The spray is nice. I don't know who's making these for Glarry, what factory they're coming out of, but aside from probably the quality of the wood, including the maple, I mean, it's not the greatest maple in the world, but it's still fucking maple. And this is, they claim it to be alder, I think, or basswood. They claim it to be basswood. Alright guys, so it looks like I'm going to have to dig in here. So let's do something else. I can't do this like that. Alright. Let's do some work up here. I'll put this in the cup with the screws. Now the only things I really need to, actually I can make more room if I got rid of my fucking headphones and my psychopath paperwork. There we go. It's a little better, right? A little better. Let's swap these out. Yeah, I knew it. It wasn't going to be anything but just that. I don't know if the tuners I have are going to fit exactly, like the screw spacing and everything, but the shaft should still be the same. I believe that's the case. And what's great about this is I needed O-rings for those tuners, and that's just about going to take care of that. Well, let's do this first. Let me take one off. Let me take just one off and just make sure my new tuners fit darn well. Again, if this was somebody else's guitar, I wouldn't be this loosey-goosey. If this was my Les Paul, I wouldn't be this loosey-goosey. Not that I like this guitar less. It's just about the quality of it. Alright, so what in the Sam fuck did I do with those tuners that we were talking about yesterday? They have to be over here, right? No. Nope. Tuners, where are you? Here we go. I got them. Alright. So these are just your typical overseas generic tuners. They're a big upgrade from the ones with the big bodies that kind of have the angles that meet up together. I don't know what the friggin' ratio is on this. It's a little loose here. It's not the greatest tuner, but they hold. So, I mean, at the end of the day, what more do you really truly want? If the thing holds together, I want locking tuners though, because, oh yeah, it's going to be a direct replacement. No, don't do that. Not yet. Because I think guitars should just come with that now anyway, if they come with a trem. It's really that simple. I don't think they all have this washer. No, none of them do. I think I just got this one to see the size. That's a much nicer washer. That's a much nicer one. So, all right, let's screw this fucker in. You know, I'm even going to use the same screws that came off the old one. Oh, these are tight too. Damn. And again, these tuners came from a good buddy of ours, Mr. Joe Goes Retro. Mr. Joe Goes Retro. There we go. I made a deal with him a while ago for a neck, and it came with these bad Larrys, and it's got a nice little vintage vibe to it with the, you know, and it looks like the type that you do the thing with, and all right. So which ones go to which? Damn it! I'm gonna say this is for the locking one. This is for this one. Yeah. There we go. I'm just gonna reuse the screws that are here. against the body, I don't feel confident that it is. No, it is. It is. Again, wouldn't do this to a client's guitar. But like Adam Savage says, everything's a hammer. Okay, so let's complete this project here. Let's give it the old washer, and then cinch that down. All right, so I'm just going to remove all the tuners now that I know that this will fit. Now that I know that this will fit, I'm just going to get it thumb tight. I'm interested to see how nice I can make this nut. That's going to be the next thing I do. I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. I wish I'd done that when the fucking strings were still on it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So how these ones work is they have a little screw post up here. That's where you would feed the string in the top and then twist it on the vintage style tuners. And what this one does is you just feed the string through and then you cinch it down with a, shit, you could use a quarter, I think, onto it, and that's it. No more winds. And what happens is with the trem, when you're using a whammy bar, if you have winds on a string and no locking system here, what happens is the string loosens up and those winds start to uncoil, and then they try to go back. Sometimes you get a little more string, sometimes you don't, and it's so minute, but it's enough to throw you off pitch. Some cases completely the next, some cases it's fractions, it's just sharp or just flat, but in other cases it takes you all the way. All right, let me get a tool for this and put this down nicely. Let me get a tool for this. There we go, we'll just do that. No, what the heck? Oh, I see what happened. I see what happened. Someone has swapped around all of my bits. Oh, they put my... Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I don't have my metric ones here. I mean, I do, just not in my fucking hand. And, of course, the 10 millimeter is gone. Let me see if I can't just sneak it off with this one. Just be very careful. No, I guess not. I'm not going to fuck it. There we go. There we go. I'll get the ones I can. And then I'll just do this with the ones I can't. Old school trick. Again, nothing I would do on a client's guitar. I just don't feel like going and get my 10 millimeter socket. God damn it. This fucker's tight. This fucker's tight. You should hydro dip your guitar. You know what? I'm not a fan of the hydro dipping. I'm not. And as a matter of fact, when I did the acrylic pour on that other guitar, the Randy Jackson guitar. What's up, dog? That Randy Jackson. The Home Shopping Network guitar. I got that effect from the paint pour. And I'm not liking it. That's why I haven't really finished it yet. It's over there. It's got the neck on it. And I screwed the pick guard down. I didn't do any of the, I didn't wire it up. But, because I do have new components for, it. Alright. A good set of 250K, a taper, a lot of people don't know this either, but there's, believe it or not, two separate pots you should use for the volume and the tone, the way they taper or something like that. I don't know the exacts about it. A lot of times, what you'll get is these companies that just throw shit together, and a lot of times, and I think that was the case with this guitar. You're supposed to have a nice taper to the volume. You know, it's supposed to be loud all the way, and then as you take it down, just slowly. You know. But a lot of these foreign things, it's like it's on, and then you have to turn it all the way, and then it's off. You know what I mean? And it's because they're using the wrong. Yeah, they're probably 250K for single coil potentiometers, but there are different kinds. There's you know, different values, different resistance, different, all kinds of just different. You know, but the sum. I haven't even smoked today, but to sum it up, Creep and chat. What's up, brother? Yeah, Rico, you there? Where the fuck are you, Rico? All right. So anybody who's local to the Massachusetts area, well, let me back up a little. There was an art show I did when I was in Arizona called Booze and Pancakes. It was at this place called The Deuce. I want to say it was in Tempe or Mesa, I can't remember. And they never really came out to Boston. And when I moved back out here, I was asking them. They're like, yeah, nah. And then I found out through Instagram that someone locally was at a Booze and Pancakes art show. I'll explain it in a minute. Earlier this month. And it would have been on my day off, so I could have participated in it. Shoo! I messaged him saying, hey, you know, I was at the... I used to do your show when I was in Arizona, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, yeah, we remember you, the Fiji Mermaid. All that stuff. I'm like, what? Are you going to be coming back to Boston? Because it's a traveling show, you know? And he's like, yeah, October 13th. And it's a Thursday, which is my day off. So I submitted my art, and I'm waiting to hear back. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get in. So, it's going to be at this place I actually used to work at. I used to be a bouncer years and years ago when I was still working corrections at this little place. Well, it's not a little place, called the Town Line Lounge. And that's where it's at. It's now called Rain 360 or something like that. But it's this big bar, and then you have bowling alleys and then pool tables. And there used to be a little arcade over there. I think I did a little video showing where the first Centipede cabinet was. I may not have. But I know I definitely at some point was like, it used to be right here. There are lockers in that little space now. It wasn't even a big space. My dining room here is bigger than the space that these games were in. They were literally in this like little closet. So, but it's going to be there. Oh, some tool marks back here. Those look like cut lines. Like there might have been something on the wood. Then when they put this down, they cut around it to get... I don't know. Dime-sized pots stink. They you know what? No, they can be fine, dude. You know, pots can be... You know, it's about getting... I really don't know how much better things sound with better wiring and better... It's probably so minute. It's more so the reliability that I worry about. So in that case, 100%, bro. 100%. All right, so those are done. Look at that. I got all kinds of screws, and what I'll do is I'll transfer these into here. Reuse them another time for somebody. And we'll do the same thing, just one task at a time. Let me just stick it in. Stick it right in. Oh, God damn, that's fucking tight. Now I know how all those white women felt. What time is it? Ah, it's almost 3 o'clock. Wow. I haven't eaten anything today. One down. Well, technically two. son of a gun. But yeah, I haven't been able to use these because I've been too lazy to go get washers. You know what? And the thing is I've been to like Lowe's and Home Depot so many times since, you know. Oh, your sister's a fucking whore. Good Lord, is that tight. And judging by the screw holes, it's not the straightest thing in the world either. Meaning they didn't line these up perfectly, which, again, this is a sub $100 guitar. The fact that it's playable is well worth the money. But we're going to make it more playable. You know, a lot of people do this. They take these cheap guitars and they try to... Some people put like $1,000 worth of fucking money into it. Equipment and stuff. And I'm not trying to go there. I'm not going to go there. But these are aftermarket tuners that work well. And hopefully these pickups, I mean, it's $50 for the entire assembly. Entire. I think when I did the unboxing of it, I said that it was only like 30 or something. And I'm sure I corrected that by now, but... Oh, I'm almost tempted. Yeah, let's do it. To do this. That's not very good, but... In fact, that is what I would call ungood. Very ungood. But you know, if we could put a few piece pots here, you know, a string here, whatever, make it. It's a really great platform. It really is. I mean, it's never going to be any, you know, guitar Hall of Fame or anything. Nor should it fucking ever be. Although, if I ever became famous as far as a guitar player is concerned, what is this? I got a random pot in here, random dime pot. Interesting. No idea. No idea. But if I were like a famous guitar player, like let's look at some stuff going on here. Alex says, gotta run. I'll watch later for sure. Stay crispy, guys. Hey, thanks, Alex, man. Thanks for coming in, man. I really appreciate it. Atari Creep. I'm gonna put the I at the end of there. What? Ah! But look at David Gilmour's black Strat, okay? If you were to walk up to that guitar in a fucking pawn shop or a, you know, like, you know, Guitar Center or whatever your local Jimmy's fucking music, it's got a vibe. Definitely has a vibe, but I don't think you would legit want to give more than... Now, you also have to keep in account the age of it, too. So maybe $2,000? Maybe $3,000? Fucking thing sold for $4 million. All because of an association. All because it was in the hand of one individual for X amount of albums. And it just seems to be a guitar that has influenced so many. But this guitar is in fuck ton better shape than that guitar is. It probably doesn't sound as nice. And I can guarantee it won't play half as well as that one probably does, but... So, given that, if I ever became a super influential... Oh, that made that easy. Just wiggle the thing in. Using the tuner. The tuning button. Alright. All lined up. But going by that theory, if I ever became like a famous blues player or something, you know, I wouldn't say died young. I'm almost 50, so I'd be dying younger than I probably should, but I'm not saying 50's young. I'm going to change out these two. for something that has a little bit more slippity slide. Okay, hold on. Here's Alan with a "Do you know?" You're like the how do I say it? You're like the quiz guy in my circles here. The factoid guy. Phil just called me. The Amico has a new release date and a brand new investor. More crazy news on my channel tonight. DJC, what's up, brother? Dude, thank you for sharing that on my stream. I really appreciate it. Fill me on what it is, and I'll try to make a video later. Of course, I'll wait till you're done. I'll just wait for your video. Fuck it. I already have a video going up today. Playing with the joystick. Thank you. I really appreciate you dropping that, man. Fuck yeah. Let's just, you know what? This is going to be the last shot of me being, you know, I'm still excited, but this is going to be the last date that I'm going to say, okay, cool. Let's finally do this. And after this, I'm just going to forget the thing even exists, and if it comes out, it comes out. Really? That would be fantastic. Yeah. Alan, whatever you retracted, man, I hope you're all right. All right, so back to what you were going to say. Do you know a guy made a playable working guitar out of an Atari 2600 parts? It played electronic sounds, and you can dance to it. Yeah, I've seen that. And as a matter of fact, I have not a guitar, but I have the the synth cart for the Atari 2600. And see, that's not much of a difference, but the buttons, I'll put this side by side. So, you know, the buttons are different, and it just gives it a nice vintage look, which is what we're going for. I'm going to tint the neck. But back to what I was saying about fuck, what was I just talking about? I swear to God, I haven't smoked today, guys. Oh, the synth card. There's a guy who made a big, I think it's made of Lego, keyboard to play that. And I do want to make music with that, obviously with this stuff too. So, if I get a Amico, if it comes out. Oh, I'm getting an Amico if it comes out. Of course you are. Guys, the computer's like 4 feet away from me. And I don't have my glasses. So I guess that's all I can do today. That's all I can do today. I can cinch these up real quick. Oh no, I can't. It's too tall. The new the locking tuners are too tall for this. I'll go find a little little box wrench thingamabobby. Let me put my tools away while we're saying goodbye, because I do have to start getting ready to go pick up the missus from the choo-choo station. If you're following any kind of like Boston news, one of the big things right now is the way our train's set up. It's called the T, so you'll hear me call it that. Is we have one line, orange line, that goes straight up, you know, it goes in one direction, and then we have green lines that go off, and then we have a red and a blue line that covers basically everything else. So pretty much, if I wanted to go pretty much anywhere in the metro Boston area, the orange line starts at Oak Grove, which is technically the Melrose Malden line, in the town in which I live, you know. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the pick guard back on for now. And then I'll drill it out later on. The orange line, which is the main line going straight through, is shut down. They shut it down because, let's see, trains are falling off the tracks. Trains are falling apart. Trains are catching fire. And it's no bueno. It's a bad vibe going on there. So there's this weird busing and commuter rail thing that they got going on. So you never know when she's going to be in town and when she's not going to be back. Put that right. I got a bag over there full of just parts. Just parts. All right. Well, she looks exactly like we left. We started with. I was kind of hoping to. I don't know, man. I'm fucking liking the look of this. It just gives it a... I know the camera can't see it that well. But it just gives it a modern... I think I'm going to go with the pickguard for now. I think I'm going to go with the pickguard for now and just see. And maybe what I'll do is I'll take the components out of that pickguard and put it on top of this one so I can see what it would look like with the pickups and everything. But yeah, that's it. That's where we're going to leave today. So I'm going to cinch down these parts back up, and later on I'm going to work on it off camera and everything. But in television, big update from DJC. I'll fucking be there. Hopefully. No, I gotta go watch a preview of my kid's in band. She plays the flute. No American Pie jokes, people. I want to fucking hear it. But yeah, that's it. I'm just going to cinch these down and call it good. Well, I'm going to cinch down everything. Thank God they're all the same fucking screws. So guys, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I just hope everyone's doing well. I'm pretty excited to hear what goes on tonight. Kind of butthurt that I'm not the guy getting the info anymore. Honestly, no, I don't want that burden right now. DJC and them, they can fucking have it. But I'm grateful that if you're still here, bro, that you did come here. Isn't that nice? I like that better than having to use power. I don't mind using... When it comes to screwing in the neck, though, that's a different story. But we are going to be taking the neck off eventually. Most of the stuff's going to be done over on my vlog channel. The Creepy Crawl. Alright, a new date. I hope it's not too far away, really. I hope it's not too far away. I hope we're talking fall, which is right around the corner. But no. What are your guesses? Holidays? Q1 next year, like it was going to be this year, or the year before, or whatever it was. Whatever. Fuck. See, this is why I kept my pre-order. We just turned the vibe of this fucking thing. Yeah, let me get you in there. We just completely changed the vibe of this fucking stream. Man, these are spinning in there bad. The wood is real soft, so if you I want to do this as few times as possible. But if I put the new pickguard in, I'm going to have to drill out some of the holes. So I may just, if I have to plug holes, I might as well plug them all in. And whatever holes that get reused will be stronger. So I may just do that. Sometimes you can drop a little bit of wood glue in there with a toothpick and let that solidify overnight. I don't recommend doing this. This is like a last option. I would always recommend you filling in the hole proper with something, toothpick, or a dowel, depending on the size. If it was like, say, your strap button, to use some kind of an actual piece of wood as the material. But in a pinch, that'll work, and it has many times for me. So okay, back to. Hold on. You can also play Yar's Recharge on the Nintendo Switch. Yes, I know this. My buddy Clico Joe was all bummed out yesterday. He's like, oh, I don't know if I'm ever going to play it unless it comes out on the Switch. I'm like, the fuck? All the other ones came out on the Switch. Why wouldn't this one? Atari likes money. They're not claiming exclusivity to anything, really. I mean, probably with some exceptions that you guys know that I don't, but... Atari... A new date. Oh my God. Can you imagine? This thing might actually come out. This is what I hope happens. I hope it comes out, okay? Let's just pretend they say November. We're finally ready to go. We got a whole bunch of stuff in line. Let's shoot for November. for the holidays, whatever. And we get our fucking units, and we're having a blast, and next thing you know, we create a little bit of buzz, and the parents start being like, okay, and, they got a few in stores here and there now. It would be awesome. Just like, Benny. If these guys got their units, they'd be bragging all over the fucking... You bet your ass I would. Who wouldn't be? Especially after all of this. Look at me. Look at me getting excited. This is like me on a date in high school. I just fucking pull my pants down and go for it. I can't. I don't have any patience. I can't wait. And usually I finish before I even, Whatever. I'm so glad that they decided to put system. I'm looking forward to more. Yeah. Me too. So, look forward to a video from me about not only the joystick for the Atari VCS. That's in my phone right now. I literally just finished it when I came out here to do this. I just have to, chop it up, edit it, and all that stuff, and make it look less fucked up than most of my videos do. Alright, I don't want this out for too long without any tension on it, so later today I'm going to drill out some of the stuff, and then I'll probably finish working on it while watching DJC's video. So going back to saying, I am so shocked by how not sharp these are, the frets. They need rounding off, but they're not sharp even a little bit. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Go over to DJC Studios tonight. Big news. Big Amico news. Yeah, I can't wait. All right, guys. Hope you're doing well. Take care. Creep it real. Blah, blah, blah. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Lick my balls. Bye.